Okay, so this is the second video in this series of episode 61. So we did not get a match. First match, Clinton did not get a match. So we have a match goal of three. Hopefully we reach three today. It's a great panel of women. It's a lot of beautiful women here. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. They have some great choices. I will say that. They have some
All
great
right, let's go ahead
choices
and bring
here.
out our next single guy.
Who's about to come out?
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Tersee,
Tersee. How old are you?
39.
And what do you do?
I'm in healthcare tech. I'm also an entrepreneur. So I have a few homes in Africa that I'm building. I'm also getting into fitness modeling. And then my LLC, everything to do with fitness.
Okay.
We help to inspire individuals to be fit for life
Nice.
on all aspects, including financial,
Private account, by the way.
physical, emotional, and then also spiritual.
Okay, very nice.
Okay.
So what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to travel. So I like to travel. Very outgoing. Love it. Sporting events. I like beach. Very outdoorsy. Love food.
Okay.
And really anything to do with trying new experiences. So very much excited for life.
Nice. Okay. And now what are some things you look for in a woman?
Definitely someone who takes health and wellness, a priority.
Yeah.
Someone who is kind, someone who is compassionate, someone who is also driven to, always be progressing in whatever it is that they're doing.
Nice. Okay. And now what are some deal breakers?
Someone that smokes cigarettes, someone that undervalues, self-care, someone that has a lot of unhealed traumas,
Okay.
and someone that's promiscuous.
All right. Okay.
That's
So we
real.
did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. We'll start here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Rebel, and I'm 31.
And Rebel, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
For me, it's not that I'm promiscuous. It's, I think, just the initial attraction is
Okay.
the biggest thing. Yeah. Yeah.
And now is she someone that's your type?
Not so much.
And why not?
I'll say more so like the hair. So more so attracted to longer hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Thanks.
Going over here. Your name and age.
Okay.
I'm Kiera. I'm 31.
And Kiara, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Just initial attraction, but he sounds like a great guy.
And now is she someone that's your type?
Not so much. Yeah.
Why not?
I'd also say maybe just the style in general. Yeah.
Let's go over
It's
here.
tough.
Your name and age.
Bugging.
Catherine, 31.
Catherine, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Initial attraction as well. I do like everything that you said. I resonated with a lot of it. Just chemistry. I didn't feel.
Same thing here. She's someone that's your type.
No.
Okay. Why not?
More into like athletic physique. Yeah.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
I'm Dre and I'm 31.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I really don't like the outfit, the skinny jeans, and I could hear you clicking when you came on. So yeah.
Licking?
And
Oh,
now
like
she's
the
someone that's your
shoes.
type.
No.
All right. And why not?
Also, more so someone that is more physically, what I like. So athletic. Yeah.
Your name and age.
I am Sade. I am 28.
Okay. And Shadi, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was a comment about the shorter hair. I can understand that, you don't like shorter hair, but I feel like as a black woman, I switch it up so much. So it might be a day where you see me with short hair, long hair. I feel like that was kind of a petty reason to pop. So yeah, that was why.
Okay. But prior to him saying that, why was your balloon unpopped?
He has a lot going for himself. He's very attractive. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Got it. And now is she someone that's your type?
No.
Okay. Why not?
The same reason as before. Not physically my type in terms of body type. Yeah.
I can live with it.
Thank you. Your name and age.
Yeah, Sammy, 31.
Okay. And Sammy, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Initial attraction, just not feeling like the connection, the chemistry, unfortunately. Yeah.
And now is she someone that's your type?
No.
And why not?
Again, I'm very particular. So I think just, the body type would be more so what it would have to do
Bro.
with. So, yeah.
Nice, no worries.
Thank you. Going over here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Sandy. I'm 33.
And Sandy, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I ended up popping it because you're attractive. You got it going on. But that comment about hair, I know your mama got short hair too. She's black. At the end of the day, black women, we you don't know what to expect with our hair. We could wear it straight. We could wear it curly. And that was just like too much for me. So I don't got time for it.
Stand
You
on
don't know if you
business.
can't grow up from your roots, then you can't grow up with me. So that's how I feel.
Interesting.
Go ahead.
I mean, my mom's actually on my necklace. She doesn't have short hair for one.
It doesn't matter. It's
but-
about who you are as a brother. Hair don't make your personality. You dig me? It's about who you are. If you're confident with short hair, long hair, it doesn't matter. Because a lot of girls that do have long hair, the hairs be thin. I have a salon. When I was 16, I brought my mother a salon with my business that I do. So yeah, I have dealt with so many different type of hairs. Shout out to my mom. Captivated Styles in the building. Philly, we here. But what you said, it's just not for me. You need to really check on your ends before you talk about long or short hair, because a lot of girls with long hair be having no hair just because it's long is thin. So yeah, I'm sorry, I can't.
Okay.
Sounds triggered.
It's not triggered.
First of all, I didn't say the hairstyle she had was not good.
You
I
said
just
you don't like girls with long hair. That's not right. You should never said that at all. As a black brother, you should have kept that as what it was. You should have just said, you're not just my type. But hair, it's a different. You can't talk about hair. If you want hair, go get what you want. If you want Becky with the long hair, go get what you want. Don't talk to black women up here about hair. That's just it. And I'm not triggered. Like I said, at the end of the day, your hair is nappy. Your hair is short. You should be happy where you came from. Period.
Can I talk, or are you gonna interrupt me again?
I don't want to hear what you have to say.
You still
but
gon-
you can say what you want to say,
Yeah.
but don't talk about black people here. But
So
let's hear from him.
So again, her hairstyle, there's nothing wrong with it. So it's my preference, right? So if I'm here to date, I'm here to find someone for me. So I'm not dating multiple people. You're not dating multiple people. So my comment to her has no sort of significance
But
on
I'm
you.
a black woman. If I want to wear my hair like hers one day, what you gonna say? Oh, I don't like your hair. I'm gonna go date Becky up the street. Follow along. Thank you.
I'll say this: at the end of the day, are you here to find a man, or are you here to be?
I'm not here to find you. I'm here to find someone that's gonna accept me, floss and all. And if you can't accept this young lady up
sounds like you're
here,
here to find the sister code.
no,
so we can move
actually,
forward.
women,
We can move forward.
We all here, and
We
there's
can
a
move
lot
forward.
of black women that's lined up in here. So you can't talk about hair. It's not about the length or the texture. Know what you say before you talk to black women. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go on over here.
Yeah, please. let's
Your
move.
name and age.
I'm Kisu, and I'm 27.
Okay. Gotta unpack that a little bit, right? Now, points were made on both sides. Okay? I don't feel like anybody's wrong in this situation. He can date whoever he wants to date. It's a preference of his. Cool. You know, if he doesn't want a woman with short hair, do I understand and feel where he's coming from and, resonate with it? No, I don't. No. But that's him. He can do whatever he wants. He can do whatever he wants. Now with her, everything that she said was true. 1000%. Besides I know your mom has short hair, because obviously she doesn't. So, you know what I mean? But still, that's just what it is. You gotta be like, it's a way to say things, and I feel like he came off as just attacking just a little bit. But I don't feel like it was in a malicious way to warrant, not even anything that she said, but to warrant like any negativity. But I see where she's coming from, and I see why she did it. You know what I mean? From a bigger standpoint, a bigger perspective, as far as like, women, black women specifically, they're talked down so much all the time. Your hair this, your hair that, you made fun of, forced to cut it in certain instances, wanting to look presentable, even though it's just a natural style. Like, it could be something, like hers. You know what I mean? And it's not presentable. Like, no, that's BS. And I don't subscribe to that at all. So I get where she's coming from, of course. But I feel like her argument lost a little bit of steam when trying to downplay other black women. Oh, it could be long, but it's thin. I work a lot of people with hair, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. But like, if you're gonna take that road, don't take down other black women too. That's just my opinion. I thought that would. I didn't like that part. But I understand why she's doing it though. Just to stick up for other women. To stick up for black women, black people in general, as a bigger point. But to bring down other women saying, oh yeah, they have some of their hair is long, but it's thin. Like, at that point right there, that's where it kind of went out the window as far as helping black people and black women to trying to stick up for her fellow sister on the panel. You know what I mean? Her intentions are pure 100%. And I agree with her 100% too. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always going to side with that side of this type of debate. You know what I mean? But he does have a right to a preference. If he doesn't want a woman with short hair, see, this is the thing. This is the thing. And I'm going to move on after I say this. It's not our job, as far as for me, for her, to educate somebody else about, in this instance right here, like just meeting somebody. It's not our job to educate other people about the traumas, the back end, the history of why you shouldn't say certain things, because it could mean this or that. Either you have it or you don't, right? And if you're a friend, okay, cool. Let me sit you down. Let me talk to you about this. Let me, tell you what's wrong. Let me tell you, why you should, shift your thinking a little bit, or at least be open to it. But in this instance right here, he obviously does not have that, or he doesn't care. One of the two. So now what people are going to say in the comments, oh, she's an angry black woman, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? And I don't like that. I don't.
And Kisu, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
For numerous reasons. The first one was the age.
Okay.
So I was like, Then the outfit, wasn't a fan. And then I felt like that comment about her hair, cherry on top, very inappropriate.
It was, though.
Yeah, I mean, she's a black girl. Our hair comes in many different ways, patterns. So I feel like, I don't know, what if you saw me tomorrow? I had short hair.
Right.
I just wasn't a fan of it. It wasn't giving that you were like accepting of her for who she was. And I feel like if you can say that to her, you can say it to me. So I had to pop.
Well, we're here to give a first impression, right? So I'm going off of my first impression. So if you're not wearing your hair short, then you have nothing to worry about, right? Now, if you switch it up, there's nothing wrong with that. Because once we're together, I would have gotten to know you, and there would be more substance. There would be more reasons why we're together versus just the physical, right? Also, with any person that I'm dating, I would expect for them to make sure that, when there's a situation, that we have each other's back. What I'm hearing is, if there's ever a situation, you're going to have a random girl's back because it's about the girl code. If I make a comment about someone that has nothing to do with us, right? So you're telling me you're willing to go to bat for a stranger versus the man that you're looking for.
You lost
Well,
the
you're a
plot,
stranger.
buddy.
So
Right.
But what I'm saying is, if we're not strangers, meaning if we're dating, right, I would expect for you to know we're already together. So you should never feel some sort of insecurity from me making a comment about someone else because I'm with you. So if you're telling me that anything I say about someone else rubs you the wrong way, which means you're willing to go against me because of someone else that's not within our dynamics, that lets me know you're not for me.
I could get that if we had a relationship, but we don't, for one. And then for two, small comments like that are very character telling. So I feel like in this situation, like you were saying, the first impression, you saying that for me just was not a good first impression. So I had to pop.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Let's head on back.
I ain't gonna lie, Therese, I think you kind of lost the plot. Just my 2 cents as a reactor, you lost the plot, man. Understanding things have a history behind them. Words have a history behind them. Can trigger different things. And when he made the comment too, I forgot to bring that up. When he made the comment, it must have been triggering. Like, yeah, of course. Because do you not know what women go through with things like that? Even men too, like with hair and stuff. It's not a victim mentality. I don't think it's a victim mentality. It's just like we're being aware of the situation of what's going on and acting accordingly. It's not being a victim. It's just it's comments like that, man. Yeah, you can have your own preference. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not even if he were to double down on that, it's not even a bad thing to double down on something like that, but the way that he did it, it was just like, in a way, I wasn't trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but it's just like at that point in time with the other woman over there, I didn't know, I couldn't tell, like, I guess more more cues, maybe social cues. Like obviously them in the building right there, they feel it differently than me sitting behind a computer. You know what I mean? So that could have had something to do with it. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's not my job. It's not our job to, educate at this point in time. You can just, just that's it. Just move on. Literally, that's it, man. Just move on.